Hello everybody. I'm recording this video on 26th of January 2019. I saw something interesting in Adobe chart today. So I thought I will create a quick little video to kind of explain what I saw and what I think could happen in the next couple of days in Adobe chart. Okay, so let's just get started. And you're looking at the Adobe chart right now. I'm going to draw some lines here. You can see this and also one more line. So for those of you who are familiar with the chart patterns, you can right away see that this is a triangle pattern. So this is how the triangle works. So it has the a bottom line that you see here and also a top line. It kind of looks like a triangle. That's why it's called a triangle. So the price gets inside the triangle and then it goes up and down, trying to make a decision of what it wants to do next. There are two options. One is it can break out and go out, or it could break down and go down, or sometimes it will also break out as if it's going to go up and then fail and then go down. It's called a fake out. So that could also happen. But in this particular case, I think the probability is for it to basically go up. I think it has got a probability of going up. The reason why I say that is because typically when when the price breaks out of a triangle, like the way it did here, right here, and then it's trying to kind of come down to test the resistance once or rather support. I apologize. So once the price breaks out of a resistance, this is a resistance line in this case. It broke out of it, and then it's kind of coming down to test the support. The broken resistance becomes support. So it's probably doing that right now. It's coming down, and then in the event it turns around, only if it turns around and then tries to go above this, then it would be a good entry signal to go long. In other words, buy Adobe stock. So if that's the case, if that's what is going to happen, here's what might happen in terms of where you enter, where you put the stops, etc. So let's say I put a line here, horizontal line. So I would probably make an entry somewhere here, and then I would put a stop. Obviously, I want to just check, see if it works. So it could even be here. If we're assuming that right now we can only assume, since we don't know what will happen in the market on Monday. If at all the market opens up and then goes up like this, let me just correct this size, it's too big. Just bear with me. Okay. If at all the market opens and tries to go up like this, you'll enter long and you'll put the stop right here in the line where I've indicated, and then target will be obviously 2 times the risk. That would be the standard that I follow. So if that's the case, then we'll the what do you call the target will be somewhere around here. So let's just check the position sizing calculator quickly to see our exact stop, entry, and target levels. Okay, just hold on. All right, I got the position sizing calculator opened here. You can see it right here. Sorry. You can see it right here. So we're gonna have to enter the entry price and the stop price. Then we'll get to know what the number of shares would be that we can take within our risk parameters of 1% in this case, and what should our target price be. Okay, so let's just find those details and input them in. So if I'm entering this trade, I'm going to be entering in at the break of this candle. I'm just going to look at the eye of the candle is 247.01. You can see it over here actually. If you keep looking at this area, the top area, you can see the actual numbers. Let me just show you again. So this white candle, so you can see the eye is 247.01. So let's say I want to enter at 247.02. So that would be the entry point. So 247.02. And the stop price would be just below this candle. Right now, this is the only candle we have. We don't know the next candle's action, so we can only assume this candle as the candle low. So our stop out candle, if you will. So the low of this candle is 244.15. So I'll probably go with 244, say, I don't know, 244.10. Let's say 5 cents. So now we know that we can enter a maximum of 86 shares, and the 252.86 would be the target. So that's what I will define here now. Um, okay, 252.86, 252.86. So I'll put a line here. I'll make it 252.86. So that would be, this is the 252.86. Yeah, so this will be the target. So to summarize, if what we think is going to happen, okay, if the price is going to break out, it's currently pulling back, and if in the event it's going to extend, go back, this is where we enter, and this is where we put our stop, and this is our target level. Okay. I also, just to add a flavor to this analysis, normally what happens is when you have such a move, the way to figure out what the likely target is, you want to look at the total size of the triangle. So this is the height of the triangle, right? From there to here. This is how you measure it actually. You can measure here because the triangle is not extended. Now this makes it a triangle. You got to measure right here, and then you put that at the breakout point. So the thesis is, the triangle theory is that when it breaks out, it will likely go up to this level, which is 255.53, and our target is well before that. It's always better to take profit, a little bit before the likely selling area. This will be the likely selling area because that's where a lot of people will take profits. So we don't want to, be stuck in the crowd. So we want to take our profits a little bit early and be conservative. We don't want to be, greedy and try to take more than you should. So that's just additional information. So let's see how it works out. We'll know, I think, more on the next week, Monday, Tuesday times. And I'm not adding this in my tracker because I'm not taking this trade or considering this as one of the trades I would take, because this is kind of falling outside of the edge I'm currently following. I just want to stick to one edge at this point to track my trades. So this is not considered to be one of the stock picks that I have been issuing. So this will be kind of like, just general information for you to just see something I saw today. Okay. With that said, I will close this video. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a good weekend. Take care. Bye now.